Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
You know, when she was walking up the steps, I could have sworn she was modeled off that the Saturday Night Live actress who does all the impressions.
Oh yeah, the one that is like Hillary.
Yep.
What's her name? God, it's off the tip of my tongue.
Doesn't it look like her?
It does. Jeez, what's her name? Hold on. Before we go any further, let me Google this. This is important.
This is why we're unhelpful.
Kate McKinnon.
Yes. Okay, so Kate McKinnon has just walked through the door into the building of the Federal Bureau of Control of the United States of America.
Right, and this seems like a first bit of unhelpful tip and commentary from yours truly, Unhelpful Gaming. That would be Rob and Gary. And welcome to Unhelpful Gaming's playthrough of Control. With Rob, as usual, at the helms of, at the control, you might say, of the game. And both Rob and Gary offering unhelpful tips and commentary as we play through this game. Thank you for joining us. So we are now at the FBC. With apparently Kate McKinnon's sister, or possibly just Kate McKinnon.
I think it's probably just Kate McKinnon. You ever wonder why she's so good at impersonations?
She's got that control.
Yep. Just walk on the chair here. I see a glowing circle. I assume
that means the universal sign of interaction.
Uh-oh, she has metal on her.
She probably has like some weaponry of some sort.
Okay, so it was a folder. There's still nobody here. It does look nice.
It does look nice. So this is at 4K, but it's its native resolution is what? Is it 1080p? You
I
said, or
I think it's native. Yeah, it's native 1080p, and then it's doing some temporal trickiness to make it look 4K.
temporal trickiness? That sounds appropriate for what little I know about the themes in this game. Some otherworldly anti-aliasing, you might say.
You notice all the doors are opening on their own before I get there.
I mean, from a game design point of view, that's not bad, because that's...
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
She needs better dreams. It's helpful to tell you where to go, and it plays into the theme of spookiness.
It does. And, like, what's the point of having to press an extra button just to open a door you wanted to open anyway?
So, I mean, this entire building is deserted. You know, there's TVs still on with static. There's, you know, the juxtaposition of the dark abandonment with the bright artificial lighting of an office building.
I really like the lighting. It's very, it is very office-like.
Yeah, you notice when she gets in front of it, you got the reflections there. She's
On the
way.
plaque?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
She's in the way
nice.
of the light. She's very driven the way she walks.
Walking with a purpose. So, what do we know about her? That she's been called into the FBC? Apparently,
She's been called by somebody who she knows and loves, but never goes well. I don't know. Take a quick break here.
Quick break. Well, on a dark and stormy night, you might say. There are people in cars outside, but there appears to be no one else in the building.
Yeah, at least looks like they're up to their safety codes.
Yep, bathroom looks like it's in working
Shit.
order.
Is that a unisex? Yes, it is unisex.
It's even got the on-the-air lighting there for, I guess, when it's occupied.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain
She's been
sight.
looking for the Bureau of Control for a long time.
So does that mean she does not work for the Federal Bureau of Control?
I would assume not. She just found them. They were hiding in plain sight. I feel like there's some... I can see the smearing from the temporal thing. I don't know if you can, if the stream's good enough for that.
I think I have to go check it out on the 4K recording.
I like the government black and white potato chips. Can you read that?
Yep.
You see?
It's very functional.
Yeah.
Pistachios, potato chips. That makes me want to have a snack, but I will contain myself here for now. Also, what era do you think this is? I mean, we see like cathode ray tube television. We see kind of reel-to-reel tape.
Yeah, but it's also a old government building, so that stuff is still around in those sorts of buildings.
Interesting.
So
I'm trying to temporarily place this.
Did we see anything? The metal detector looked fairly up to date. Let's see. You got the movable whiteboards that would not have been present, you know, back in the days of the reel-to-reels. Plants inside, typewriter at the front though.
Yeah, that's a kind of a giveaway that either this is not today, not this day in 2020, or
Well, there's a
the alternate-
defibrillator. They would not have been a defibrillator on the wall back, you know, in the 70s or 80s.
I mean, or this is like a somewhat alternate timeline.
Well, this
Or-
this building does just open doors on its own, so let's not draw any conclusions yet.
Or the just simple possible small anachronisms in the
Well, we could count the stars just to make sure there are 50, but I'm not going to do that right now.
yeah, I think that's probably okay.
Yeah, reel-to-reel standard phones, not rotary. They're button phones at least. You hear that? Somebody's here.
That's slightly eerie.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around,
You noticed he
That's him.
responded to her internal monologue.
Yeah, I did notice that. He's also listening to something like a Sony Walkman.
Oh, you're thinking about the placement. Yeah, that is a cassette player.
Yeah, I mean, he's got that patented those foamy headphones.
Like the floating particles. Can you see that on your stream?
Yeah,
Dusty,
just barely.
He's not a very good janitor.
Got dust particles, transdimensional dust particles floating around.
Wait, didn't I just... Yes, I did... Oh, that is weird.
Maybe that's just the other.
No, no. You walk all the way around, you come back exactly where you came out. There's the bathroom. There's downstairs.
Sure, it's not the other side of the building.
Nope. Same direction.
Wait, what?
Same front desk.
But couldn't there be an alternate front? Like, couldn't this just be?
Nope,
just
same
diff-
direction.
What do you mean, same direction?
Isn't it? Look,
I mean,
come
can
around.
there's-
I come around.
Yeah, I understand that, but
Oh,
like,
no, it is... Okay, never mind. It is... Hold on. We looped around. We looped around. Okay, now there's no way... Okay, that's creepy. There's no way out.
but you did come from this way.
Yeah, it closed off behind me. That's what my point is. This building is weird. It's intentionally the building changes.
It is the oldest house.
It is the oldest house. So yeah, this is exactly, the picture is the same, everything is the same, except that there was a plant where the elevator was before. What's that? Game. Okay. Okay, this is creepy. I like it. Let's go in here.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since.
So basically
Will
she's
you
Mulder.
help?
And Plato. It's a clear reference, I think, to the allegory of the cave.
Oh yes, I don't recall there being a poster in the cave though.
Yeah, they just had like shadows, less posters.
Yes, you see the shadows in the cave. Is it really out? Yeah, that one.
Is it?
How can you tell from outside of the shadows of the cave?
I mean, well, at some point you have to realize that you might be in a cave and has to get out of the cave and seek the light. Control. It's a good confirmation that we're playing the right game.
I was
Did I
worried.
lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
It is kind of like Fox Mulder.
Yeah. Except Fox Mullis was a baby sister.
Yep.
Her baby brother, his baby sister. Same difference.
Samantha? Was that Fox?
That was indeed.
My nerd encyclopedia accessing.
How deep was that buried?
Actually, it wasn't that deep. I don't know why. It just came to me.
Can I turn that off?
What does that say on screen?
What?
What does that say on the screen in red?
Internal lockdown in effect. See, multiple containment breaches detected. Of course, there are always containment breaches.
Multiple building shifts detected.
Ah, yes. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. Oh, I heard beep beep. Don't let me go in there. Well, a building that constantly moves around would certainly drive a janitor crazy, so I get that guy now.
Yeah. Seems like possibly the creepiest place to work by yourself late at night.
Well, at least you know, like, when you hear the sounds, that it really is something. You're not just, worried and scared that it might be, like, that lizard part of your brain making you worried about things that can't be real. At least you know it's real. That's some comfort, I guess.
That's some comfort. There are actual monsters under the bed. You're not just imagining them.
Well, that sounds like a good idea. Let's investigate the noise.
Shit.
That's one word, huh?
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder
So she's
weapon?
hearing voices.
Really?
She's definitely hearing voices that we don't hear.
Or just supposed to be hearing, like, the player's thoughts.
Maybe it's like a meta thing. Or maybe she sees these squares.
Because she was kind of talking to the player.
She was talking to the player, true.
So there's a kind of a...
I suppose if I saw like a square appear over something, I would say, you want me to pick it up?
You want me to pick it up? Exactly. It's the game prompting you to think that, and then she kind of just said what's on your mind.
Man, he didn't
Because-
finish all his work before he killed himself. What? How irresponsible.
I know, I mean, like, work ethics these days. Well, I guess he's investigated the noise. The director's office.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this
Glad I
place.
turned on subtitles because I had no idea what it was saying.
Am I?
Complete the astral plane challenge.
Oh, of course, that's just something you do.
That's just something you do. Interesting. So I guess you're, for the moment, out of the cave. Though, in the allegory, though, when you return from the light back into the cave, and you try to tell everyone else in the cave about the cave, they not only do not believe you, they are actually going to want to kill you because they think you're making things up.
Makes
So
sense.
there's that. That makes sense.
If she told me about this, I probably wouldn't believe her.
Yep.
Hey, look, it's a weird gray
Is
bipedal
it the janitor?
thing?
No, or is it just some? Nope. Doesn't look like janitor. Ooh.
Oh, I want to pick up the little sparklies. Guess I can't.
No sparklies for you.
Oh, look. That's her. That's why I punch.
Wow. Looks pretty satisfying.
Yeah.
Which button are you pressing to do that?
Triangle.
Triangle. There's a
The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
Well, it fills ammo. That's a nice feature of a haunted weapon.
It's very considerate, huh?
If only it aimed for me. These guys turn around when they're shot.
It's kind of nice. It's like, I hope this means that we don't have to go around like rummaging for ammo.
I would assume not.
That's a
Firing magical guns and punching like Super Saiyan.
I think that's I would call that an innovation.
All the games like the refilling health these days. What about the?
What about the ammo?
Ammo.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna. It really is no point.
It's like headshots are not a thing. I'm not seeing any difference based on where I hit him. Okay, that means I don't have to be fancy and go for headshots at least.
They are an even worse shot than you are.
I'm getting the hang of it. Every game is a little different in how they, this dead zone and the sensitivity and. Get the hang of it.
Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Or is it not safe to go outside? Is this like an exterior light, a window, or is it artificial lighting?
I think it's at night.
I know, which is why the light is weird. Okay. This is the executive sector. Music's certainly weird. Trying to throw you off balance. Oh. That's not how it was when I came in.
The color scheme's a little different.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this
In addition to the
You can't let this happen.
dead hanging bodies.
Let this happen. You can't 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 let this happen. You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was
I'm guessing
horror.
she saw something horrible when she was young. It must haunt her and drive her crazy, I guess. So if you saw something unnatural when you were young, it would give you nightmares and make you think you're crazy, and then finally walking into this place and realizing you're not crazy would be a relief. So I guess that that explains her reaction.
So I guess there's an upside to that.
Hey. Oh, hold on. Is it not broken enough? There we go.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I can just do this for the next 20 hours.
It's a rage against the office furnitures.
Okay, so I already went there. I guess backtrack and see if something changed.
There are all these areas with question marks on your map.
The hotline. The secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man.
That guy's flying.
Okay.
Feeling concerned about the guy flying?
So who are these people that's shooting at you? Are they people?
They seem to have glowing red heads. Jeez, I can't hear him. Wow, I suck. There's a lot of
Okay.
talking in the background.
It's like a normal day at the office when people are just kind of levitating.
Okay, his eyes are open. He's a target, clearly.
I didn't expect that to happen.
Killed Chad from accounting.
Not Chad.
Oh, I like that. Did you see that? I ran by and nudged us and the books fell over.
Screw that file.
Yep. More flying people. I probably shouldn't kill the flying people because maybe it's not their fault. Maybe they're just...
I don't seem to be doing you any harm. At least not yet.
Correspondence. What are all these correspondence things I'm getting? Sets. Missions. Oh, here we go. All the correspondence. Ah, things to read. Okay. I don't know if we want to read this right now.
Trench. That's the name of the director.
Yep, the previous director. Okay.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
So I can't go that way. Okay, just jump. Are those magic X-Files grenades, or are they just regular grenades? Whoa! Okay, I'll trade shots with him.
Use the force. Use the force, Kate.
Okay, yeah, standing still in combat makes you an easy target. I noticed that. This is of the Wolfenstein style, where if you stand still, you'll get shredded. Really? I have to re-get this? Okay, now it's saved that.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? It's our enemy.
Okay, I thought melee would work well there, and it did not.
Right. Don't use the force.
Thought it was one of those things where you just get in his face a melee and you'll be fine.
So, I guess you haven't learned to use the. I mean, like I thought you were supposed to be able to like force toss stuff. Maybe you haven't learned that ability yet.
Apparently not. Unless there's like configuration, like loadouts.
I doubt it. I mean, I'm sure something as presumably fundamental as that would have been given to you in a tutorial or something.
Yep. Hey, look, I do have like modifications. There are weapon mods. Reload speed. Okay.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
things are just get the pot shots off where I can. That's what I need to do. I got it. Ow. That was not good. Oh god.
Nice.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point.
Really, you press square.
What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Speak.
Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
When did it say that we're the new director?
I think the fact that we have the gun means we're the new director.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, Our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
First, have to pick things up.
Of course. Gotta rummage.
So I guess these are like save points. Fast travel.
And is the floating body the his corrupted agent?
No one seems to mind the floating body over there. Actually, oh yeah. Let me try. Be gone.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
So does shooting them. That guy from accounting
Jesse, over here.
is
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
probably not coming
I
back.
can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident
Ordinary.
in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline. The hotline should be in the communications department.
Do any of these or just keep going?
It's up to you.
I'm curious about that one.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
What's the oldest house? Yeah.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
As well.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Might as well finish them.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks. So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
So I still don't understand. At what point did you become director?
I think the gun made me director.
I mean, I
Because the gun was
remember
talking about the director holds the service weapon.
that these people just kind of recognize that as the, like, I have the conch shell.
It's kind of like you pulled the sword from the stone. Yeah. If you have it, that means you're the king. If you have the gun, that means you're the director. It's a simple system, I guess.
Interesting.
We're just back to the clearance level 3. I guess I need to up my clearance levels. Is that a haunted jukebox?
Probably place computer music that needs to be locked away for public safety reasons.
So that's... Wait, what does that sign say? Don't let mold hitch a ride. Okay. Sector elevator. Under the communications department.
Where is the communication department? I thought it says next to the boardroom.
Yeah, she said it's in this, so it's out in the lobby next to the boardroom, so I'm just checking all of the, oh, here we go. I should look at the signs. I'm gonna guess dead letters means something else in this context.
Kind of weapons mod.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
This guy, guess I don't interact with him. Oh, there we go. So rude, attacking me when I'm trying to pick up junk.
Yeah.
That looks like her. Guess they already got her picture up.
This is the communication department.
There's the nostalgia department. Oh. Duck? No, can't duck.
Can you levitate yet?
Not yet. Oh, I can headshot those guys. Okay. Something there. Guess it is over in the dead letters, or... Can't go that way. Oh. Do they just store their files in the bathroom?
Light reading when someone's on the toilet, I guess.
Cigarette machine. Oh, this looks safe. Machine God. Her real superpower is seeing those squares.
Mm-hmm.
There's something, yeah, that thing. I guess I have to melee to get rid of the barrier. There's the door. That works.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Just imagine, you know, what it could do if it had more than 80 kilobytes on it.
Oh. Just imagine.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Anything else out here? No. What's that? Very progressive, you know. They have shared gender bathrooms. I mean, if this was back in the time period the other things are from, that would be very rare.
Still trying to place the time. Ooh.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
I'm on the wrong side. How do I get up there? Here we go. So it's a haunted pneumatic tube canister launcher thing?
Yeah.
That's the disc.
Ooh.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like that channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Haha. Use the force.
Whoops. This is a pretty generous auto-seeking box.
Yeah. So I guess the OOPs give you additional
Powers.
capabilities.
So it would
There
seem.
you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Oh man, if they thought you were a nightmare for office furniture before.
Is that a rocket launcher?
You got some launching of your own.
Oh. Like you just ripped the pieces out of the wall.
Just like Darth Vader.
Darth
Kate. Darth McKinnon.
This one's green. Launch efficiency. Okay, I like that.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Can I go in here yet? Oh, I see there. Can't go in there yet. It's all covered with a grating.
Can't you lift these boxes?
Oh yeah. Good eye. Metroidvania. I don't know. I never see like weapon mods and personal enhancements and powers at my work just laying around in the mailroom.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a pretty hip weapon upgrade friendly kind of office culture.
I thought I saw green there. Mailroom. Ooh, I got clearance level 1.
This must open the door.
Interesting musical choice.
Sounds like a computer music concert.
That's something you would make.
Oh yeah, I feel like I've been to a number of those concerts where such music can be
Well, now you know
experienced.
where the music is from.
The other astral plane. Ooh. I like the I like how the paper's flying.
You're listening to
Yeah, they did a good job with the detail in that.
You're listening to America Overnight. Aliens for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. We've had many calls to tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I've experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon. I was in room 47.
Mailroom. Medics. I guess I got turned around. Just gotta watch the signs for the mailroom. Oh, there we go.
They can fly now. Great.
So I have to shoot him. fly and throw things at me.
A foreshadowing of your
Ability to fly.
upcoming abilities, I think.
So if I hurl projectiles at him, he dodges them, so I have to shoot him.
You can hurl at the other thing, at the other.
Yeah. So the thing is, he hurls at me. I guess I have to just watch when he's going to hurl and duck to avoid those. Well, if that's the one I cleanse, then I go through here. There we go.
They can fly now. Great.
Duck. Oh, I suck at this. But there it is.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
There's something.
Hotline chamber.
Yep, I saw that. I'm just looking for glowing green stuff that will make me stronger. Yeah, as one does.
I wonder if, like, I don't know if this game was exactly as it is, but you don't have to go find these green things. And the game just kind of give it to you as you, I don't know, defeated bosses.
They are pretty much out, and it's the green things aren't actually that hard to. I guess I do have to look around for them. The files are a little more tucked away. But yeah, you're right. It does interrupt the pacing a little bit. Or maybe they want you to go wander around the spooky area. Maybe that's part of the pacing.
But there might be other reasons to get you to go rather than trying to, like, purely as that I'm going to find some more stuff to find.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry
The hiss got him.
of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, these are also getting familiar with the wall, but you can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds of an altered item to show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So
The hotline can't be far now.
Are you still recording this?
But anyway, it's
For a game that's clearly trying to be so immersive, it seems like it could simply be awesome just by being immersive.
yeah. If you didn't have to hunt around for these things,
Because like if you have, because like once you know you're supposed to, like it feels like you're supposed to hunt around for them, it completely changes the whole incentive model for the game. There's the phone. I keep expecting this, like, see Drake dancing in this very,
Dream logic. The light switch cord. The door marked with the black pyramid.
Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream. Hello? Anyone here? Key has a black pyramid on it.
thing back behind the counter. Clearly that's how it works.
Guess you got a new ability.
Oh, maybe. Maybe this is what I have to do when I make a phone call. Contact extra-dimensional entities. Whoops. So how do I... the hotline, but...
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Okay, so what was the other? Sorry, this is my video game reflex kicking in. There was the door the other direction.
Let's find everything. Be a completionist.
Oh, that was a big loop.
Back in the office. Central Executive. Actually, is this a good time to pause for the day?
Oh, perhaps, yeah. Here, should we speak with Emily or hold that off?
We can hold that off now that we
Okay. We got the phone.
got the hotline.
Kate McKinnon still has lots left to do.
We have much to do.
Okay, well,
Good work. Well, this is Unhelpful Gaming and part 1 of the playthrough of Control as we unravel the mysteries in the oldest house. Right, this is Rob and Gary signing off. We'll be back with more Control.
thanks.